This is KB and welcome to my single player series that has no name yet, so let me know what we should call it. But I think I've found a little place that I want to set everything up. We've got a nice mountain range in the back, we've got some water right here, so this should be the space I want to set up. I decided not to set up in the village. If you recall from episode 0, my rant, there's a village right on that side that I kind of cleared things up. I saved up the villagers, I buried them and make sure they're safe. I mowed the lawn a little bit so it looks nice and neat on that side. So we'll get to work on stuff there eventually. We have a desert that's right there. We've got a witch hut in the swamp right there. So there's a lot of possibilities on that side. But I wanted to find a spot that's aesthetically pleasing. And I like the mountain range in the back. We can definitely do stuff with that. So off camera I'm going to work on clearing these trees to collect the wood, but to also open it up so we can look at things for planning. But in today's episode, my main mission is to build a starter house and get some food going. So, let's get to work. So as you can see, all the trees are gone, and now we can look at stuff and plan, though not all the trees. I'm not taking all of it away, because we do need to replant to grow them again. But yes, we can look at stuff, we can see, and right here is where I want to have the starter house, because it's kind of centered and we'll have a view all over the place. I'm going to have a balcony up top so we can look at everything. But now what needs to happen next, I'll quickly show you everything I collected in the chest at the back here. But then I'm going to go mining for the first time and I'm going to record that because we do need to document this first ever mining session for the single player series. And then after that we can actually get to building this starter house. So what I got over here is, this is everything we did collect from chopping down the trees. So we are sorted with oak and with birch for the time being. Got a lot of saplings there, got a lot of seeds so we can get to farming easily. The food I have on me is what I got from the village, from the hay bales. So that is why we are sorted with that. Right, let's go for mining session. The main things I'm looking for is cobblestone and andesite. But while we're down there, we might as well just grab all the resources we can see. Look at me, I was muted. So I just died, but I need to hurry and get back down there because I had some good loot. So let's see if I can actually survive and get the stuff. I at least lit up the whole place, so that is good. Yeah, let's see if I can get my stuff. I found the spot. I hope there's nothing else. No. 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 Okay, I got my food. Come on. We can't have this now. Come get me, dude. Come at me. Oh, I got my stone sword. Seriously? Can you just come over here? I think they're stuck. Hey, are they shooting each other yet? Yes. No, 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 no. Ooh. I don't want to die again. Sucks that we have our first death, but I kind of expected it. Okay, okay. Okay, good. Let me grab all this stuff and then I'll meet you upstairs. So this is what we got from our mining session. Got a lot of iron, which is brilliant. We got some cobblestone and andesite, which I need a lot more of that. We got some melon seeds, that's pretty cool. Golden apple, won't use it right now. And yes, so that is cool stuff. I'm gonna collect whatever else I need off camera. But the next clip you will see is the actual building of our starter house. So let's start building. I do quickly want to address that we did discover the mine shaft, and I will be exploring that some more, see what we can get there. But let's build this very basic starter house. It's not gonna be too bad. I'm gonna try and make it look good, but it's still a starter house, so it's gonna be pretty basic. So what I want is a 9x9 shape on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we'll bring it in by 1, 2, 3 and bring it back this way. So we're gonna repeat the same thing on this side. Bring it in back there, so we have a little corridor in the middle. From there, we can then extend it back out, and then we make another 9x9 on this side. From there, we can go ahead and add in the floor. I'm gonna start over the basic oak floor, just so I can work on top of it, and then we'll decorate it later on. But another thing I want to do is, we're gonna have 2 doors, one door exiting to this side, and one door exiting to that side, to make sure that it's easy to get in and out, depending on where you're going, what you need to do. Now we can go ahead and build up the walls. Initially, I'm going to be building the walls out of cobblestone, but then we're going to go ahead and mix in andesite in between that. I'm just marking off the window spots, then I'll fill in the cobblestone. Once the walls are all in place at a height of 5 blocks, we can go ahead and add a 6th block, which will be the roof. So I'm just going to build it out of oak planks, just a very basic one, but we will be doing detail work once the build is in place. Now we can go ahead, add some windows in. I'm just using some basic glass panes, and then we should make sure that we add doors, because we need to be safe when we're inside and doing things. I do always place the pressure plates in case something's chasing you. You never know if something's gonna be chasing you. So now, after all the glass is in, we should have a very ugly, very basic, very newbie house. And it's time to take this house to the next level by upgrading it and making it look good. So that is the next phase. And I think what we'll do is, let's start from the top down. I'll start with the roof and show you what I want to do there. The first improvement you can always make to a house is by adding a little lip on your roof. That always improves things immediately. That's not all we're gonna do. I can just add this one row in just to show you the improvement it already does. Just like that, just by adding that. But let's upgrade that more. I'm gonna have upside down stairs running right around the house. Already this house is looking way better, but we are not done here. What I want to do now is go to all these corners and add the oak logs in like that. It is oak log, yes, oak logs in like that, because from there we do need to add a little bit of a pillar, if you will. I'll call it a pillar for lack of any other words, which, let me just add this so you can get a feel for how that looks. Just some detail work, We need some more stairs at the bottom, so I can actually make a bunch of stairs. Then we repeat that same thing we did at the top here at the bottom to get a nice supporting pillar type of thing look. So let me add that on all 4 corners. With the pillars in place and the spruce fence at the top, it's really starting to come together. I added the fences at the top because I want to be able to go on the roof and have a look at everything I've built in the area. But what we are going to do next is now it's time to start randomizing and add bits and pieces of the andesite in just to break up some of the blocks like that and to see how that would look. That looks perfect except for that little glitchy block. And it's truly coming together. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of an experimental thing. I wanna see how this looks. I'm gonna go all around the building and add logs in like this just to see how that looks. I'm not sure if it will work. We'll see. If it doesn't work, we take it out. But if it works, obviously, we'll keep it. And then after that, I'm also gonna add some leaves around the place just to make it look good, because if you're lost, add some leaves, see if that improves the build. Let's experiment. I'm gonna add that all the way around. We can see. I think it will work. I think it should work. I really like the addition of the green. It helps a lot. So now all we have to do to finish up the exterior is just to add a last little bit of details. Then we should be done with the outside. I'm just gonna, for now, place some random torches. I do want to get to using the lanterns, but don't want to waste iron at the moment. But this should be fine. This should be good. Next thing we need to do then is get to the interior. I have a little design for that as well. It's going to be a storage room, basically. We're going to outgrow the storage room quite fast, probably. But we can at least have a nice starter home with a basic storage room. And that will do it for our starter house. I love how it turned out. It's very basic. It's very start of your season like looking thing. We'll probably build a better house later on, a better storage later on, but this is what we need right now. I really like how it turned out, the look, and I finished up the interior. So as you can see, I added some spruce in the center just to break things up a little bit. We have chests in place with these little desks, I'll call them, and I did a little bit of light sorting. We have a furnace, a smoker, and a blast furnace, just in case we need any of those. So this is cool. I really like how this starter house turned out. Now, the last thing I quickly want to do for this episode is just to get some things growing. We need to get some food growing, and I'm gonna plant the sugarcane here just to start working on some sugarcane. I think fairly soon we will make a sugarcane farm, but that is not today's focus. Today's focus was just to build a starter house, and then right over here I'm gonna hide a little farm just to keep it out of the way for now. It seems we have our first visitors. Why is he on top of my house? Is it my doors forcing them to spawn? This is not good. I'm just gonna ignore them for now and just make my little farm on this side. Don't mind me, dudes. And there we have it, a very basic little farm just to grow some food. And I also extended the sugarcane to go right around the little lake. The lake we need to definitely redo. I want to remove all the sand at some point. Then, as you can see, the little pillager banner there. I got the one pillager to kill the other one that has the banner so that I don't trigger anything. So at least they are out of my way. And then we have our starter house, which turned out pretty good. I'm happy with this first episode, but that is going to do it for this episode. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. We also still need to name this series. You can let me know what you think about different names, and I'm not doing a lot of landscaping and stuff yet because we still need to figure out what we are doing. So if you have any build suggestions or decor suggestions or any suggestions, you can let me know about that as well. But yes, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time.